the easiest thrombectomy, the easiest process we may imagine. Could it be possible? And I asked to Gregory, that is in the biplane, to try to show us how could it be possible to just with one wire, you take from the groin, you don't lose, your hand is not changing of action, you're still on the same wire, and you go to the brain, and then you suck, okay? Let's see if it's possible. Gregory, can you make a demo for us?
What kind of wire is that?
We will see.
Here, the gecko guide wire with an aspiration catheter. It's red 72 and a walrus balloon guide catheter. You see it in the aortic arch. And you see this guide wire, when you activate it, you can change its shape. You see something like that. Here it's activated, and here it's deactivated. So what you can do is that you advance your aspiration catheter here until the tip of the guide wire. You activate the guide wire, and now you have a SIM catheter. And by torquing the guide wire, you can manipulate your catheter like if you have a SIM. If you change the activation, you can reduce the activation, you can increase the angle or decrease the angle of your SIM catheter. After, you try to grab the origin of the carotid, like that. The guide wire is activated at maximum level, and then you can try to push the aspiration catheter into the common carotid artery. Once you are here, you try to decrease the tension. After that, you deactivate the guide wire. The catheter is advancing. Then you can push the guide wire. You do the supra-aortic arch catheterization. You advance your aspiration catheter. Over the aspiration catheter, you can advance the balloon guide catheter. I don't need to look in the aortic arch because everything goes well. See, balloon guide catheter is coming. Here, I can do the run to see where is the level of occlusion.
Wow.
Okay, it's M1 occlusion.
Yes, it looks close from bandit, yeah. But it's
And
a catheter
then
bandit.
I have
This is a
to
wire.
go
Look,
up. You can advance with a guide wire or with a catheter bare. Like that. After, you can move out the guide wire.
did you change the shape a little bit of the wire into the siphon to help the aspiration catheter to go forward?
No, because new generation aspiration catheter are very soft, and they can advance very easily.
This one is
Red.
red
72.
Okay. It is as soft as the Sophia was, or not? Or it's hard to say.
It's hard
Not
to say,
as
but
soft.
what you can say is that the navigation is very easy.
Okay.
Okay, if you look at my syringe, I have a big piece of clot, and now if you do the run,
There is something to do.
yeah, complete M1 recanalization, but still M2 occlusion.
But that's true. That's the life. I mean, that may happen when you have very friable clot. But what we've seen, nevertheless, is that from the groin to the aspiration, I mean, there's only one trajectory. You just and the technique of thrombectomy now it is wide, it is spread worldwide. It has to be easy as possible to make it reproducible and doable in Mio and doable with the robot and doable with everything. So I think this trend of making it extremely simple, as we've seen, is the future. Really to make it very simple like that.
So, but what is the size of the wire?
What is the size, Grégory, of the wire?
It's O35.
35.
O35 wire. So
You don't navigate until the M1 with the
yes,
O35?
yeah, yes. Especially when you have
Well,
the aspiration.
he didn't advance with a wire in
Yeah.
the
you
the
stay
M1.
just inside a
He
little bit.
stayed inside it.
At least he navigated until the ophthalmic with it. So it's.
Now I just put the guide wire inside the Red 72,
Yeah.
but when I was into the Petrus part, I just retrieve a little bit the guide wire and I push the aspiration catheter bare without guide wire outside.
So it's a 5-minute thrombectomy, Grégory.
Yeah, but I think the next topic is distal occlusion, no?
Tomorrow, yes. Jan, a remark?
The remark is this technology is very, very old. Actually, there has been a microcatheter when I was young called Enzo. I
Yep.
think it disappeared from the market at one point.
Yeah.
It must have been 15 years ago. So you can shape the tip, change the tip of the microcatheter at that time. I think it's extremely important
Yeah,
to
we're
get
too
these
early,
things.
maybe.
Has been too early, probably. I think it becomes very, very interesting in the sense of if we want to use robots one day, because you can't have someone to shape your wire. So I think this
Exactly.
whole idea, together
That's
with
a very good
robots, is
point.
even more interesting.
Exactly. That's for robots. I think this is an excellent application.
Also for humans, without any doubt, but just to open up the idea for even for humans.
Agree. And the last comment?
Last comment is that often we try to do the left carotid catheterization. Impossible. We decided to stick the carotid. And then when you stick the carotid, you do a general anesthesia. And then before sticking, then we were trying again, and it became very easy to do the catheterization. So I don't understand really why. But when you work under general anesthesia, catheterization becomes much more easy than under local anesthesia. So as soon as you decide to stick the carotid and you do it under general anesthesia to avoid any problem when you remove the stuff, you should always try to go back from the femoral because it changes everything when you are working under general anesthesia.
That's a good point. I see that Grégory did the last aspiration before coming out. Thank you very much, Grégory, for the demo. It was really clear. And thank you to Raul Noguera for the demonstration of the difficult access. We need to end the session. Thank you very much for that.